So imagine every your employee has executive assistant. This is basically how you can think about the AI agent.
Welcome to the DesignRush Podcast. I'm your host, Kia Johnson. Today we're joined by Pavel Sher, founder and CEO of FuseBase, a client collaboration platform that's helping over 3,000 businesses streamline operations, automate admin, and deliver a smarter, more scalable client experience. In this episode, Pavel shares why service businesses waste time before they scale, how client portals drive trust and retention, and why AI agents should act like real teammates, not just back-end bots. He breaks down FuseBase's use case-first approach to AI, showing how lean teams can increase impact without adding overhead. If you're a founder, agency leader, or ops decision maker looking to make AI actually work for your business, this one's for you. Watch the full episode on YouTube or listen on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Don't forget to subscribe and turn automation into your next strategic advantage. Hi, Pavel. Welcome to the DesignRush Podcast. I hope you're doing well today.
Hi, thanks for having me. It's a little bit early. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, but I'll do my best.
FuseBase has helped over 3,000 businesses rethink how they onboard clients and how they collaborate. And you were quite early in actually putting AI agents at the center of that. So what would you say is the kinds of problems that you are seeing service teams actually deal with day to day that FuseBase is literally and actually solving?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. And that's what we get on our demo calls when businesses engage us. So we primarily focus on businesses that have internal and external collaboration. That's what makes us unique compared to other collaboration platforms, which primarily focus whether on the internal and external. And what happens, businesses kind of end up having like multiple platforms, overpaying, and struggling to integrate them into one flow. And since we are focused on both sides of the collaboration, so it's two types of solutions we are bringing. So for internal collaboration, with using AI agents, we have focused on a long tail of admin work, like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, but it ends up in hours, and that what brings efficiency for the team, and you end up hiring less people or just servicing more clients, do more valuable job that, and at the end of the day, delivers more like a billable hours, more revenue. And for external collaboration, when it comes to the actual clients, so there are two things. So the first one is pretty standard that AI agent can provide you like a 24/7 customer support. So customers can ask like, hey, where is my invoice? Where is my how much I was charged last time? And AI agents instantly can provide the answer because you can connect them to all of the systems. You have like a billing systems, all of your reporting tools. So that's one. And another one is the unique one I wanted to highlight, and this is like super new, and we see like how some of the agencies started to utilize to solve one of the biggest problems, that's client stickiness and retention. So what happens is that you can create AI agents that will act and as a tools for your end clients. So for example, you can create you have the business that they constantly need some kind of copies or for the emails or some kind of help with the knowledge, and every agency has unique knowledge, proprietary knowledge that they have, so they can create this AI agent specifically for every client. And during engagement, clients start using them and create habit. And once you're done with your services, you are not ending your relationships, because clients still will go to your portal and use the agents on a day-to-day basis, which means gives you more opportunity to re-engage your client, provide additional services, and you kind of become friends with all your clients. And whenever they need something else, you will be the first business that they will go to, because they know they have something unique built for them in the portal, which is like a AI agent, and that brings a huge improvement to retention.
Mm-hmm. I think that's absolutely wonderful. I mean, I'm listening to you, and you were talking about it now a couple of seconds ago, that it actually helps you to have that very personal relationship with your client, and thereby obviously ensures that client retention. And I think that's so, so important. Now, when you think about what makes a strong client portal today, what would you say are the features that like just have to be there? The ones that service businesses can't really operate without anymore.
Right, great question. So first of all, the look and feel. So when you engage your client, when you just in a kind of pre-sales process, you can actually win the deal by providing more confidence to the client that your specific agency will deliver the promise. And one of the ways how you can do that, you present the way how you operate and how you deliver your work, showing the professionally made client portals that match your brand identity. And imagine when a potential client considers multiple vendors, everyone send random stuff, random documents in an email and a files, and you show up with the portal with the process that is super organized. Everything looks beautiful. So of course, in such cases, the most likely they will choose you because you provide the confidence, and they're like, wow, you invested just in this so much money, which is actually not so expensive, but they don't know about it. And that's going to help you to win more deals and deliver outstanding client experience. So I think that's like the look and feel is very important. You also can think about restaurant analogy. So if you have like the restaurant, you have a kitchen and a dining area. And what happens like in a kitchen where your team operates, so agencies, they invite the clients actually to the kitchen instead of servicing them in the dining area to deliver outstanding client experience. This is what many agencies actually miss. The second is engagement analytics. So it's also very important to understand how your clients actually interact with your content and to be very proactive. So when you use the portal solutions, you can get insights like if the client actually reviewed the document that you provided. And if it's not, you can be more proactive, like, hey, it's like a 1 week left, maybe you should review. Or if they spend a lot of time looking at invoices, maybe they have a billing questions, so you don't need to wait when they get kind of frustrated. You can proactively engage them. So I think analytics another one. And there are the third one I would say like control tower for stakeholders and clients. And I mean by that is ability to create the agent, connect to a very specific data sources, and prompt them like a program to provide the answers in a specific format. So in this case, when a stakeholder or client goes to the portal, they can get the answers very fast in a very natural way how they communicate. And it also kind of removes delay in decision making, which I think it's very important in today's world. Things go so fast right now. Yeah, and as I said, like the agents that you can utilize the new approach that businesses do, like you create agents as the tools for your clients, and that creates another level of stickiness. So there are a lot of things you can do with the portals, but I think those are the most important ones.
We're seeing more tools that are claiming to automate everything with AI. But what would you say in your view? What are the actual ways that AI agents are changing how service-based teams actually work day to day?
I think with the AI you can focus on specific things, and you can make them like really productive. So first of all, this is like a low level admin work. It definitely helps a lot. So imagine your employee has their own executive assistant. This is basically how you can think about the AI and agents. Like every employee now someone that can help them to be more effective. That's very great. Another use case that you can utilize is actually help with the lead generation, utilizing the AI agents, especially like when you constantly hire new employees for business development. So AI agents can analyze the pages where you add, let's say, LinkedIn page, and using all your internal documents like success stories, generate right next moves. That's also very helpful. Same with the transferring knowledge between teams. So it's very often when one team, one person starts engagement with a client, and then someone else steps in, and you have this kind of gap of the knowledge. So AI in the background, it can just summarize everything, prepare all these handouts. So you want to have very smooth transition between employees, and that's not going to affect client experience, which is super important if you want to see that your client coming back to you. And the last one, it may sound too technical, but the new evolution of the AI is actually MCP servers. And right now, if you watch all these presentations from Google and Microsoft, it's like a May 22 today. So they put a lot of focus on MCP, and just to quickly give you a sense what it is ability without any engineers connect any data point, any solutions in one place with a natural language. And in this case, you just unlock any types of integrations for your clients and for your internal team. And in this case, you can quickly roll out agents with a specific tasks to be done. And that's just amazing, like how fast it is and how much usage you get out of that.
Pavel, you're talking to all these wonderful positives, but I do want to kind of change the conversation a little bit here. Just finding out from you, when companies start rolling AI out, where do you see things most often then going sideways, especially in service-based teams?
Yeah, so unfortunately, there is a lot of disappointment with the AI, especially from the decision makers of the companies. And I personally call it it's a failure of imagination. So it's not because decision makers in companies, they just don't understand things. They just don't have time to invest and really figure it out, because if you run the client facing business, there are a lot of things you need to take care of. And right now, on top of that, you have this AI revolution, everything changes. Of course, how can you figure out the whole thing? It's not possible. And the reason is there are a lot of moving parts there, and the goal is to put it in the right way with the right use cases for your specific industry. And that's why it's very important to find people that understand not only AI, because there are a lot of on Upwork, you can find them in a freelance, but actually understand your business and have portfolio of existing use cases, how they solve that. In this case, I think you reduce the chance that you will be disappointed or you just implement it not in the right way and waste a lot of time. So yeah, just find the right solution provider. You're gonna save a lot of time on that.
Yeah. I totally get you there. I mean, time is money, and we certainly can't waste any of that. And time is energy, for yourself as well. So, for a solo founder or lean agency, where would you say then is the easiest place to start using AI agents without tech overload?
Yeah, so they put more sweat equity, definitely. So I would I would suggest to explore slightly in a different way. So what you can do, you can create AI agents that will help you to generate new AI agents. And there are solutions like, for example, Claude. They have it's kind of for developers, but they have this kind of module where you put your instructions and they help you to create right prompts. And creating right prompts and prompt engineering is super important. And by the way, that's another reason why people fail with integrating AI. They just don't put right instructions. So you technically can figure out how to build the first agent, but that will understand what you want to achieve, and based on your use cases or particular tasks, will help you to create next agents. So it's like a factory of one agent creating other agents, and that can help and be more efficient in terms of like a money wise. So you don't need to hire expensive prompt engineers or buy expensive solutions. You can try to get away to kickstart with such approach.
You've actually described FuseBase's AI agents as functioning like team members. So I would love for you to break down how that actually plays out in a real-time workflow.
Yeah. So what we usually do, we call it like a focused agents or like a department-specific agents. So what happens is like when you use a ChatGPT like generic providers with the AI, they hallucinate. Basically, they just lie because they have a lot of context. They're not very focused. So when you create like your agent force, you can create like let's take customer success department, and let's take sales and marketing. So they have like a high level knowledge, and you can create the agents specifically to answer high level knowledge. And below those two agents, you create like a very focused agents that focus on the very specific tasks with the right output. So, for example, in sales, you can have agent that specifically helps to analyze LinkedIn page of your prospect, the company that you want to engage, and create a right talk track based on your success stories that you have in a very like a personalized and a very fast way. Another agent can be built for to reply sales emails. So like for example, we provide agents that can live in your browser as well. It's like it's always with you. So let's say you're in an email and you have this conversation back and forth with the client. So what you can do, you can activate like your email sales assistant agent. It instantly will read the whole page of communication, then goes back to all your knowledge that's needed to answer it in the right way, considering your brand voice, the way how you particularly communicate, and instantly will provide you right answers. Same for the customer success. So the goal is the way how we see it, every employee gets their account executives, agents that will help you on a day-to-day basis. And also those agents will be department specific. So you make sure that they are create for every department the way how it's expected.
I'm just seeing it right now, and I'm just thinking, gosh, I have so many emails that I'd like read. So I definitely want to implement that. Now, Pavel, when a smart client portal is like really doing its job, when would you say, or what would you say, is the first sign that tells you that it's actually driving real business value? Because I mean, let's face it, this is what it's about, right?
Yeah. So I think you will be amazed how fast you will see the productivity boost if you integrate everything the right way, like with the right solution provider. And I'll just give you another analogy. Imagine like two construction companies that build houses, and one construction company uses like old-fashioned tools like a traditional hammer, nails, and screwdrivers. And another company, the second one, they're same professional, they're same great, but they use power tools like nail guns, electric screwdrivers. So, like, even though both companies are professional, like, there is no way the first company can compete with the company that uses the latest power tools. And if you think about right now, how many companies in the US that build houses with like traditional tools? Probably zero, because they're all out of the business. And I think it's very important to get the right tools. So it's not only the team, but also the right tools, and make sure you utilize them in the right way. So you don't take electric screwdriver and like use it as the hammer and just put it in.
Yes. Of course, of course. And I mean, and actually just talking to that, you're speaking about tools. I mean, and so many of these AI tools, they're launching weekly. And I love the analogy that you used, but in sort of the workspace and in these industries, what do you think decision makers should not be wasting their time on with regards to all of these AI tools that are launching weekly? Yeah. What would you say to
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, so one of the it's like when everything becomes like when you got some kind of new wave of something, like I don't know if you remember, like maybe 8 years ago there was like a 3D printers and everyone was like, "Oh, we can 3D print
Yes.
refrigerators. We will 3D print our food. We don't need to cook anymore." Like I was literally thinking, oh gosh, like I'm gonna buy the one that piece pizza.
I think we all did.
Yeah, everyone. And the problem is like a lot of people create this kind of hype, which is not realistic and like over promise. And I think it's always happens in the early stages, and primarily like freshly made startups. They're very visionary, and they're gonna create like a lot of all this hype and over promise. And I think if you establish business and you need to like run your company, you have people who depend on you, like you need to pay you pay salaries. Choose established provider. So for example, we are in 10 years in business. So it's not the only about integrating latest technology. Is actually make sure it's scalable and you will not get closed in a couple of months. So there are solution providers that have been doing a lot of things for years, and now they implement the latest technology. And I think it just gives you a higher chance of success. Yeah. So basically, you pay what you get what you pay for. So that's why my suggestion would go with the established providers.
What would you say makes a tool like FuseBase a strategic partner versus just another SaaS subscription?
So when we designed our product, we wanted to focus specifically on a client-facing businesses, so the businesses that have internal and external collaboration, and even SaaS companies, like B2B SaaS companies, they have a lot of stuff inside for teamwork, but at the end of the day, they also sell the services, so they engage someone outside. So what makes us unique, we kind of focus on both worlds, internal and external, and they're very different. And I think that makes it very powerful, because when you use a generic solution, the thing is, like, if you think about their backlog of what they're gonna release in the next months, quarter or year, you will not benefit from all of that, because they will release something for other industries. So you just pay monthly or annually, but you're not using the everything that you actually need. So you got like a bloated solution, or not effective enough. And when you choose solution, focus on your use cases. So every new update will benefit you, which means like every month, every quarter, every year, you as a business will be more successful, and kind of like stronger, because you get solutions that delivers every time what you actually need. And I think this is super important and makes us unique in our specific case.
Now, if I'm running a service business and I want to implement AI this week, what would you say is then one concrete high ROI thing I should do first?
So I wouldn't suggest to implement it in 1 week. It usually ends up not well. I find someone experienced with the right portfolio. So they're going to help you to out of the box. And right now it's a lot easier than before to try it out, see results fast in a right way. So you don't get disappointed and you don't miss the train. Because the problem is, like, if you miss the train, you are done. Same as that's why I use this analogy of construction companies. But the first experience is very important. So if you find someone who can help you with the first setup, the first knowledge, that helps you like to get on the right train and get to the right direction.
Right. Definitely. Pavel, what red flags should brand leaders look for when choosing a collaboration platform?
So I'll just give you advice. It's not only about collaboration platform. It's about like any platforms. So when you engage them, and usually it's on sales and demos, they don't expect this question, that kind of question. Ask them how they utilize their platform and what's the particular use cases. And if you see that they can't answer you right away, that's a red flag, because if you have a product company that doesn't use their own solution, that's bad. So that's why try to get how they actually use it, how they benefit from that. And if you get like very fast answer, and the people get excited, like, oh, we do this and that, like that helps a lot. It means they actually care what they do, and that actually works. Yeah, I think that would be like my advice from the like a product perspective, choosing the right product.
My last question to you, who would you say is one founder, technologist, or product leader that you admire, someone you think more executives should be following right now?
So I personally love the founder and CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang. I hope I pronounced his last name correct. So he's not only riding AI wave, but actually he's one who architected the surfboard. He's actually the provider you the tools. So and I think he's like a pretty funny and a humble person. Like if you watch his interviews, and I think it gives him extra credit considering the level of his success. So he's a great leader, and I love following him.
Wonderful. Pavel, thank you so much for joining us on the DesignRush podcast. I enjoyed traveling this journey with you. I feel like you took me through this whole storytelling journey of everything that has happened, and then also just the various ways in which we can look towards the future. So I appreciate your time so much. Thank you. And I do hope to see you here sometime again soon.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. Bye. Curious about what top brands look for when choosing an agency? Tune into our latest episodes where we reveal the decision-making secrets of leading brands. Subscribe to the DesignRush podcast and stay ahead of the competition.